Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are making a candle out of crayons. So what I'll be using is basically candles that I already had at home, just white candles that I already had at home from the dollar store, and mixing crayons in with them. And yeah, it'll be fun. So let's get going. This is what we're going to need to start this process. A bowl of wax, a glass measuring cup to melt the wax in, a box of crayons, a container to put the wax in to make your candle, a candle wick, popsicle sticks, and an X-Acto knife to cut the paper off of the crayons. And then we will need a glass pot, which we will fill with water, and paper cups to mix our wax and crayons together in. So the first step in this process is to fill the glass pan with water. It doesn't have to be glass, any pan will work. I filled it about halfway up. Then I placed my glass measuring cup into the center of it. And I'm going to turn on my heat to about medium. And I'm going to fill the measuring cup with wax. You have to ignore the stuff coming off of my burner. I cleaned my kitchen earlier. So, ignore all that. Let me turn my fan on. Hopefully the fan's not too loud. So we put the wax inside the measuring cup. The water will heat the measuring cup, which will then melt all the wax. In these paper cups off to the side, I am going to go ahead and start breaking up crayons into the different colors that I want to use in this candle. I think for this candle, I'm going to use shades of pink and gray. So while that is melting, what you can do is you can take your X-Acto knife very, very carefully and draw a line down your crayon. And that will help you be able to peel it. And then you just break it into pieces, pop it in the cup. Okay, so now that our wax is completely melted, we're going to very carefully lift it up out of the water. I'm going to switch hands so I can actually do this. And then be careful to not touch the glass because it is very hot. And we're just going to pour it in with our pink crayons. Pour it all in there. And then I'm going to place this back in the water. It's still really hot, and add more wax for the next color. Let that start, and then we are going to mix this together until the crayons completely melt. It will take them a minute to get hot all the way through. As you can see, the wax is already starting to turn color, so you can't really see the color in this. Let me see if I can get it And the camera's off. Come back this way with the camera. Sorry, I have a helper today. So as you can tell, the wax is already starting to turn pink. So just mix that up really well until all of the crayons are dissolved. I guess not dissolved, but melted. As you can see, the lighting in here really sucks. Okay, so once you get all your crayons melted, it's really hard to do when I don't know where the camera is. Okay, you want to slowly dump it into your container. Like so. As you can see, I now have my pink in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the freezer. Where are you going? With the camera. Freezer. I'm going to stick this in the freezer while I get the next color ready to help that solidify. And now the wax is melting in the next color. Yay, melty wax. Okay, so for the next layer, we're going to do the gray and black, but I've actually created a second cup to make the layer extra thick. Let me pull the candle out of the freezer. As you can see, it has solidified pretty well in the freezer. So we are now going to pull the wax out of here and split it between these two cups. Place this back. Okay, so after you get your gray mixed up, you can just pour it in right on top of the pink. Ooh! Careful, there still might be some crayon chunks in the bottom. You want to try not to get those in there. And I don't know if you can see it, but you see that shimmer? It makes two silver crowns in there, so now it's all shimmery and it looks really cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, place it in the freezer. Ignore my crazy freezer. Place that in there until I'm ready for the next batch. Look, I brought my helper back, but I just didn't give her the camera. Okay, so I went ahead and did the third color, which ended up being blue. And this is our final result. How awesome is that? And I will let this sit overnight before I try to burn it, because I can guarantee you the middle is still a little soft. So I will just, let that sit overnight and then I'll burn it tomorrow. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you make one of these, let me know. Post your comments down below, pictures, whatever. Like, subscribe, share, comment, anything and everything you want to do, do it. I'll see you next time.